For thousands of years, people have been chanting mantras to attract prosperity, health, liberation, and many other benefits. Yogis of highest powers have claimed to have experienced extreme positive impacts, but much more negative impacts if making even minute mistakes in the utterance of the mantra. As mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Puran, where the sage Twashta attempted to create a powerful demon to kill Indra through mantra chanting. Twashta incorrectly applied Udatta, high-pitched accent, to the first part instead of the second part of the mantra. This tiny error completely reversed the mantra's meaning. The intended meaning was made the enemy of Indra grow strong, but the wrong utterance of the mantra made it, may Indra, the enemy's destroyer, grow strong. A small mistake reversed the effect. Instead of creating a demon to kill Indra, the ritual ended up empowering Indra himself to easily destroy the demon Vritrasur. But how can simply repeating a few words benefit or even cause harm? Is it really the mantra that has power? Or is it just another belief passed down through generations? In this video, we'll break down what a mantra really is, how it's structured, and how the sacred sounds from ancient scriptures became the foundation of spiritual practice and mental discipline. According to the Shaiva tradition, mantras are said to have originated from Lord Shiva. There is a famous story. Shiva, out of compassion for living beings, began playing his damaru. The drum produced 70 million sounds, covering the entire spectrum of all possible mantras. The sages from Shiva's abode, Kashyap, Vasishtha, Parshuram, Dattatreya, Atri, and Gotama, came down to earth and shared the mantras with humans. They recorded all these sounds in 14 sutras called the Maheshwara Sutras, which later became the foundation of the Sanskrit language. From these sacred sounds, the entire creation emerged. The 14 tattvas, principles of existence, the 5 elements, the 3 modes of material nature, and the mind in its 4 aspects, manas, buddhi, ahankara, and chitta. The word mantra itself comes from Sanskrit. Manan means mind and tra means tool. So a mantra is literally a tool for the mind. As the Vedanga Nirukta says, mananat trayate iti mantraha. A mantra is that which liberates through repetition. This ties into the Vedic teachings of Shabd Brahman, the concept that sound is the very essence of ultimate reality. Shabd Brahman, Shabd meaning word, and Brahman here refers to Shiva or higher consciousness. The Chandogya Upanishad declares, Om is the closest sound to Brahman. Recite Om as if you're worshipping Brahman itself. Even in Mandukya Upanishad, Mantra 8 states, this identical Atman or self in the realm of sound is the syllable Om. The above described 4 quarters of the self being identical with the components of the syllable, and the components of syllable being identical with the 4 quarters of the 4 quarters of the self. The components of the syllable are u, This establishes the concept of Shabd Brahman. The ultimate reality is inherently vibrational or sound energy. The Rig Veda even speaks of 4 levels of sound: Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, and Vakhri. These levels describe how the subtle sound becomes the spoken word. Through this, the formless Brahman becomes accessible to human consciousness. Every mantra has a few key parts that make it work. According to the Taittiriya Brahmana, there are 6 components of mantra: Rishi, Chanda, Devata, Bija, Shakti, and Kilak. Rishi is the sage who first received the mantra in meditation. He is the revelator of it, not the creator. Chanda is the rhythm of the mantra. The rhythm actually carries the mantra's energy. But to really unlock its full power, you need to get both the pronunciation and the rhythm right. Every mantra has a specific aspect of universal energy it connects to. Devata is the divine energy behind the mantra. Bij is the seed sound. Word like Om, Hrim, or Klim. These are concentrated sounds that carry the essence of a mantra in just a syllable. Shakti is the energy of mantra. It's connected to the chakra in the body. Kilak is the protective lock. In Kali Yuga, Many mantras have these locked to prevent its misuse, and only proper initiation and purification can unlock them. As we saw in the case of Sage Twashta, it's not just the words of the mantra that matter. Pronunciation has to be precise too, or it can reduce its power and even cause unintended negative effect. That's where the ancient Vedic science of Shiksha comes in. It's the guide to saying mantras correctly so their vibrations stay intact over generations. Shiksha focuses on 6 main elements: Varna, Swar, Matra, Bal, Sam, Santana. Varna is the correct articulation of each letter, and Swar is the proper tone and accent. Then comes Matra, the precise duration of each vowel. Bal is the appropriate force or emphasis. Sam is the continuity and flow, and Santan is the proper combination of sound. Vedic texts also describe 3 main accents that affects the mantra's vibration: Udatta, the raised high pitch; Anudatta, the unraised or low pitch; Swarita, the accentuated or mid to high pitch. Every sound comes from a different part of our mouth and throat, and each one actually creates specific vibration in the body and mind. That's why precise pronunciation is necessary to make a mantra really work. So now that we know how to pronounce a mantra correctly, how do we actually practice it? When it comes to practicing mantras, the texts describe a step-by-step approach. For beginners, there is Vaikhari Japa, or audible chanting, where you clearly speak the mantras out loud to help focus the mind. Once you get comfortable, you can move to Upanshu Japa, or whispered chanting, where the lips move but the sound is barely audible. The most advanced method is Mansik Jap, or mental repetition. This is considered the most powerful form, where you silently repeat the mantra in your mind without speaking it at all. Many practitioners also use a mala of 108 beats to keep track of repetition. The number 108 isn't random. It's connected to the 108 nadis, or subtle energy channels in the body. Using a mala helps align your mantra practice with the body's energy system. Now that we understand how mantras were created and how precise rules make them powerful, channeling spiritual energy, but can they also affect our physical body? The answer is yes. Several researchers have found that regularly chanting mantras actually changes the brain in a positive way. Now, even though these studies were done on a small number of participants, but the results are still fascinating. For example, research on the Gayatri mantra has shown improvements in attention, concentration, memory, and even higher level of mental skill like decision making. Basically, mantra practice isn't just spiritual, it has real, measurable effects on both your body and your brain. In conclusion, mantras are much more than simple words or sounds. They're powerful vibrational tools that shape the mind, body, and spirit. When you understand and practice them properly, paying attention to their components, pronunciation, and traditional methods, they can help you unlock true well-being and experience deep inner transformation.